Hello everyone, this is Anne from Odulcina Scrap. Today it's gonna be a project of fabric, laces, embroidery, creating a cluster to decorate a junk journal cover or any other project actually. So I received some laces from Lavish Laces. She has an Etsy shop. I'm going to put the link in the description below. And she just spoiled me with vintage laces because she's a young mother that started that business a decade ago, but she took, from my understanding, at least 7 years off to raise her daughter. And now she can go back to take some time for shopping because she loves to shop antique and vintage laces. She loves to organize and create bundles and that kind of stuff. So this is the perfect business for her. And she sent me a few of her laces just so I can show you the style that she carries in her Etsy shop. And it is gorgeous. There's a lot of vintage laces there that maybe the picture on Etsy would not represent as good as a video like I'm doing right now. All those laces are really thin, soft. Well, they are vintage, and that's why we pay that much for vintage and antique laces. It's because the way they were sewn in those days, it's not like right now. Look at the details. And of course, you cannot touch them, but the softness and the fact that they are really thinner than what we typically buy on the internet right now that comes from China, for example. They are thin, they are soft, they are detailed a way that we just don't find that anymore. And this is a gorgeous black lace, and I want to use it with white and shabby chic style. So now I'm gonna start a project. It's gonna be a cluster with that cute lady. This is from my Odulcina fabric. And this is why I've created fabric with just ladies like that or girls like that with a white background, because we can cut the fabric a little bit bigger than the lady or the girl, and we can create a cluster, and we can add some laces and embroidery knots or stitches and flowers and decorate around that. So this is what I'm doing. I'm setting up my base. So I took a lace that comes from an old dress that I found in a thrift store, and I'm cutting the edges a way that they're not so straight. You know, I don't love straight lines. I've added like a cheesecloth between the lace and the lady on the fabric, and this will be my base. Then I'm gonna add some lavish laces because I got beautiful ones. So you're gonna see my favorite, because I think we all start with our favorite, right? And well, of course, there's more than that. They need to fit the project. But let's say my favorite that were fitting the project. And then I'm adding some embroidery at the end, some roses and some leaves and some dots, like French knots, with the 100% silk ribbon that I'm gonna add in my shop soon. I received my huge order. Okay, so I won't tell my husband how much it costed me because those are pricey. So in order to get a good price, I had to order like hundreds and hundreds, thousands of meters. But this is how I can have the perfect color, and I want to offer you some bundles of the perfect pink that matches my fabric, the good green, and some small samples where you can have 2 meters of each, and with one bundle you can just have fun and create a project, well, multiple project, because you don't need 2 meters of each for one single project, but then I'm gonna have bigger bundles of 5 meters each and some alone as well for when you really love the pink and you need it again. The challenge is always, I find, when we shop online, is to get the good color. Most of the time, I order what I think is a baby pink color and I get a peach color, which is not quite the same. Even if the peach is really cute, I need a baby pink and it's not the same. So I get a lot of requests. Where do I find it? And shopping is not always easy. Even for myself, sometimes I want to just reorder what I had and it's out of stock. Or I reorder the same thing and I don't get the same thing. But this is another story. So look at that lace. This is a lavish lace. It's a vintage one for sure, maybe antique. Really, really, really gorgeous. I didn't look on her website if she still has that one, but if she still has that one, you just go and grab it. It's beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So what I'm planning to do is I'm gonna put some music. You're gonna see me doing all the steps in a speedy mode so it doesn't take too long because it took me like I think I've recorded 45 minutes of it initially to create the whole thing. So I don't want you to waste 45 minutes to look at me working, but you're gonna have enough to get the details on. Here I'm hand stitching the lace just here and there so it holds well and we don't see any stitching, so really tiny little stitches here and there. And for the embroidery, how to do the leaves, how to do the ribbon rows, look in the description below. I'm gonna put a link to the tutorials because if you're new to my channel or you never realized it, I created last winter and it's winter back, so this is why I'm getting back to my embroidery. It's kind of a winter thing for me when I'm not going that much outside. Anyway, I've created a playlist. So there in every YouTube channel there are playlists. The channel might not have created some, but where you have the about and the videos, there's kind of a menu at the top just after the name of the channel and the big rectangle picture of the channel. There's a menu there, and part of the menu it's playlists. And if you go there, I am using the playlists to organize the videos that I'm doing. So I have a playlist for embroidery to learn how to do the embroideries. And if you never did that, never learned that, and it's something that appeals you, go to the first video. They're ordered like chronically. So you can start with the first one, and I'm going to show you how to do French knots. And I'm doing simple basic projects. So you don't have to try on just for nothing. You can try while and learn while you're creating a project actually. And that you can use for your junk journals. And through all of those, you're going to learn how to do everything that I do there. So in the description below of this video, I'm going to put the 3 videos of the tutorial of the stitches that I've been using in that project, which is the French knots, which is the rows and leaves. So there's more than that in the playlist, but this is for just this video. And it is easier than you think when you learn step by step. So far, I received a lot of comments and emails from some of you there that learned how to do the embroideries through those videos and the playlist that I'm talking about. So really, if it's something that you wish you can learn, just try it. You're gonna be surprised how easy it is when you go step by step. And I created the videos to be easy to follow, exactly like I wish I would have learned. So, enough talking. Let's put some music. You watch the video or you skip forward till the end to see the end result. It's really how you wish. And if you don't like the music, just turn down the volume. That's good to go. But I just don't want to talk the whole time and explaining you verbally what I'm doing that you can just look at and see. So thank you for watching, and I'm gonna move to another video because I have a lot of video in my head that I want to create, so you might see a little bit more videos than my usual average lately because I have some catch up to do. I've created a bunch of digital kits that I didn't even present to you yet, so that kind of stuff. Maybe more quick and short and sweet videos just to show you and give you an idea of what I have available for you and little easy quick projects to create. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.